The news dropped at the Game Awards 2025. Saros, the next game from the masters of adrenaline-fueled action, Housemarque, is delayed until April 30th, 2026. This delay isn't the story. The real story is what Saros is doing to the unforgiving, punishing formula they perfected in Returnal. Saros isn't just a sequel in spirit, it's a direct evolution. It's darker, more ambitious, and it introduces two key mechanics that will fundamentally change how you approach combat. The core question on every gamer's mind is, are Housemarque's new concessions to difficulty making the game easier? The answer is yes. And that is why Saros might be the ultimate evolution of the bullet hell roguelike, opening the doors to a massive new audience. Let's establish the setting. We are heading to Carcosa, a desolate, shape-shifting planet under the shadow of an ominous eclipse. We play as Arjun Devraj, a Soltari enforcer desperately hunting for answers in a lost off-world colony. Housemarque calls this their biggest and most ambitious story yet, and they are investing a budget that rivals Alan Wake 2. This narrative focus, starring the recognizable voice and likeness of Rahul Kohli, signals a massive shift. They are not just selling a gameplay loop. They are selling a cinematic, haunting sci-fi adventure with deep character drama. The story, delivered through audio logs, holograms, and conversations in a new hub area called The Passage, suggests a world rich with secrets that many players missed in Returnal due to its punishing difficulty. Here is the first, most game-changing mechanical evolution, the Soltari Shield. In Returnal, your primary defensive tool was the dash, a pure skill check that required pixel-perfect timing to avoid the bullet hell patterns. The shield in Saros is a fundamental philosophical shift. By holding R1, you can block and absorb incoming enemy projectiles. This absorbed energy doesn't just negate damage, it charges up your right arm's Carcosan power weapon. This transforms defense into offense. You are rewarded for standing your ground and absorbing fire, not just for perfectly evading it. This is a deliberate design choice that makes the intense, screen-filling chaos of the bullet hell encounters instantly more approachable. It adds a layer of tactical resource management that Returnal simply didn't possess. It doesn't eliminate the challenge, but it gives every player a genuine, reliable tool to manage the flow state of combat. The second major change directly addresses the frustration point of the original game, the sense of progress. In Returnal, death felt like a reset button, wiping away almost everything but your knowledge. In Saros, Housemarque is making a promise with the tagline, "Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. But after every death, I always come back stronger." This is mechanical, not just thematic. First, the second chance feature allows you to instantly revive on your first death in a run. This is huge. It gives you a built-in safety net, a single mistake pass that significantly lowers the initial skill floor. Second, Saros introduces persistent resources and progression systems. After every run, the permanent resources you acquire allow you to permanently augment your loadout with new weapons, suit upgrades, and abilities in the Passage hub. This meta-progression system ensures that even a failed run is still a step forward, turning this cyclical hell of Returnal into a satisfying, upward curve of power. This is where the controversy is peaking in the USA right now. Fans of Returnal love the brutal, uncompromising difficulty. They view the shield and this second chance mechanic as watering down the Housemarque experience. But this shift is a calculated, strategic move. Returnal, while critically acclaimed, was divisive due to its difficulty and lack of mid-run saves. Saros is the ultimate evolution. It keeps the phenomenal bullet hell spectacle, the arcade action, and the third-person shooting that Housemarque is famous for, but it wraps it in a narrative and progression system designed to appeal to the much wider God of War and The Last of Us loving PlayStation audience. They are aiming for mainstream success by making their incredible gameplay accessible. The budget and the star power of Rahul Kohli demand this level of reach. The immersion here is going to be crucial. Saros is a PS5 exclusive, with confirmed PS5 Pro enhancements, and it's leveraging every piece of the hardware. The DualSense adaptive triggers will be used to make you feel the corrupting influence of the eclipse on Arjun's suit and weaponry as their capabilities evolve. Haptic feedback will translate every texture of Carcosa into your hands. And the 3D audio system is built to track unseen threats, allowing the sounds of this alien world to guide or deceive you in the middle of a massive bullet ballet. This level of sensory integration will push the PS5 to its limits, ensuring that the spectacle Housemarque delivers is not just visual, but deeply experiential. Saros is not Returnal 2. It is the studio's manifesto on the future of the roguelike genre. By introducing the defensive safety net of the Soltari Shield and the guaranteed progress of the second chance and permanent upgrades, Housemarque is sacrificing the punishment-first ethos for a power fantasy-first experience. This means more players will stick around for the haunting story, the massive boss fights, and the sheer beauty of the chaotic, bullet-riddled combat. This delay to April 30th, 2026, is simply Housemarque taking the necessary time to ensure their biggest, most ambitious story and gameplay evolution is polished to absolute perfection. Saros is set to be one of the most important games of the next generation. The debate is simple. Does the introduction of the shield and the second chance mechanic make Saros better, or does it lose the soul of Returnal? Tell me your opinion. Are you happy to see Housemarque making their games more accessible? If you are hyped for Saros, hit that like button and subscribe to Tech Unfolded for the official pre-order guide coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Carcosa.